America's cattle producers are not only committed to providing high-quality, nutritious protein to families across the world, but also those in their local communities. Cattleman to Cattleman reporter Jill Sheridan visited Nebraska to learn more about a great project that is putting beef on school lunch trays.
At Thayer Central Schools in southeast Nebraska, students are finding beef is what's for lunch, thanks to the Titan Beef Boosters program.
Here in Nebraska, we consider ourselves the beef state, right? So perhaps our greatest resource is beef and the people who raise it, our farmers, our ranchers, and our producers. So we want to really bring that back to these communities and show kids that it's those local producers in their communities who work hard every day to put that fresh beef on their trays.
Titan Beef program came to life as an idea in the summer of 2015. I was approached by a local producer, Rob Marsh. We sat down together and got to talking and thought if we could get maybe 24 to 30 head of cattle donated, we would be able to sustain this program for 3 years.
I did read an article in the Nebraska Cattleman magazine that another school had tried something like this and they were having some results. And I thought, wow. But then it really made me kind of focus on, I'm a father, I have 4 daughters, 4 young daughters, and we concentrate on what they eat at home, but we as parents have no idea what they're eating during the day. I thought I want to help.
So Titan Beef Boosters and the local beef program here in Hebron at Thayer Central was really brought from the community and from the ground up. And they were basically the groundbreakers in a local beef program in the state. And from them, so many more have learned and been inspired to develop their own programs across the state.
If we want to help our kids eat better, we have the best protein there is right outside our door here. And I thought, what better way just to put it all together? So I really wanted to just truly help all of our kids in our school district. So I just started making some phone calls to some other producers. A lot of them were on board with the idea right away.
The response to the idea of getting local beef into the schools was immediate and strong. People were eager to help make sure beef is on the menu for school lunches.
Once we started telling people about it, it was not a problem to have beef donated. It was phenomenal how the community came together to make this such a huge success, and it has just grown.
It's been fantastic to see people that are willing to donate money and the meat itself, and even the local grocery stores donated space to store the meat.
The Department of Education has been a really great partner in this program. That's been encouraging to help a lot of schools bring this program into their local communities. And then with the Nebraska Beef Council side of things, I like to go out and talk to a lot of these different schools. And I work with their food service staff and basically bring in some of their recipes. So when new schools come online or kind of curious about how they can utilize all this fresh beef products, we have tried and true recipes that we can hand them and give them some great options to provide for their students at the school lunch program.
Our kids are eating awesome. They're cleaning up their trays. That's the biggest thing I heard from the kitchen staff the first couple months into this was that not only are we having a lot better lunch participation, but they're cleaning their whole tray up.
Since starting the program, there's been a lot more kids that eat lunch here. They seem to be excited about lunch instead of just, it's just a school lunch. Now it's beef day, one of the menu items that they love.
Now, 4 years after the program first started at Thayer Central, Nebraska Beef in Schools has expanded to more than 65 school districts. And with help from the Nebraska Beef Council and the Beef Checkoff, the program delivers students not only high-quality beef, but also positive messages about beef nutrition and how cattle are raised.
Now the Beef Council, they're going with the nutritional fact of it and helping us promote it, and gets them out into the schools to help promote it and tell them how good beef actually is.
So Nebraska Beef Council really found value in providing educational materials to help connect with the students who are consuming in the cafeteria to educational opportunities in the classroom.
I like to educate the kids, in classes we talk about how beef is raised, and then it's nice to make that connection to, well, it's Tuesday or Thursday, what are you having for lunch? Well, you're having beef. And so this is how it's raised. Today you're eating Thayer County beef, and it was donated to you, and it's good.
It really is a win-win. It helps schools with their proceeds and costs and gets young kids excited about eating beef and and enjoying that. And it, it's a great source of pride for the producers, and hopefully, promotes that for them as well and makes their product that much more viable.
Great beef donated to a great cause, helping to provide for the next generation of beef consumers. In Nebraska, I'm Jill Sheridan for NCBA's Cattleman to Cattleman.